Slavery is one of the greatest evils of the 21st century, and it's bigger now than ever before in history. According to the UN, slavery is a booming international business, estimated at $32 billion. And one of its most shocking aspects is the slavery of children. Instead of the life most of our children have, many other children around the world work on garbage dumps, labour down mines or on construction sites, are forced into begging rings, or most appalling of all, they're imprisoned in the fear and violence of sex slavery. The great majority are girls. Some are as young as 5 years old.
It's the worst kind of human exploitation imaginable. Can you imagine young children who'll be learning their ABCs or whatever the equivalent is in their language being used as sexual slaves for predators? It is a sin against humanity, and it is a horrendous crime.
It's because of this situation that Lotus Outreach Australia was established by a small group of volunteers in 2004 as a non-profit organisation focusing on preventing the slavery and exploitation of women, children and communities in one of the poorest countries in our region, Cambodia, where a third of the population's income is less than $1 a day for a whole household. Parents don't want to put their children in work, but they need the child's wage to feed the rest of the family. And school is a luxury that hundreds of thousands of Cambodians just can't afford. But it's exactly child labour that so often leads on to slavery and trafficking. Educated girls are at less risk of being enslaved. Educated girls have a better chance of financial independence and sustainable lives, not just for themselves, but also for their families, their future children, and their entire communities. Lotus Outreach Australia works with highly respected Cambodian NGOs to identify girls urgently at risk and offers them a compelling alternative: girls' access to education, a proven, successful scholarship program. Currently, we enable 150 girls to stay safely at home with their families, attending their local school. Over the last few years, they've begun graduating high school, and despite coming from destitute families, a number are going on to university and tertiary education, studying teaching, healthcare, IT, design and architecture, banking and finance. These girls now return to their communities to join with us in advocating for girls' rights in education. Within just one generation, we are seeing a very real change. To all our donors and supporters who are helping us make this change, we, the girls and their families, thank you. Thank you for your generosity and your compassion. Lotus Outreach Australia provides a culturally appropriate, effective, reliable and trusted way to help combat slavery and help girls achieve safe, dignified, sustainable and fulfilling lives. Something we want for all children, whether they are our own children, whether they live across the street or across the globe.